Welcome everybody to our 8th session, Book Club Across Borders. It is a program that is, we are in the 8th session. The book that we had as a task reading for this session was, who can say that? The name of the book? Yes, I'm Malala. Sir, let's start.
Okay, thank you very much, Alina. Today, two new people will be hosting the session with you. I am Hamza. Hello, students, and
hello, my name is Saif.
And we've been working with CAP for the last 6 months, and we've been following all your sessions very closely. They're very interesting, and they're very exciting for us to listen to and write about. So since we don't have much time, we have half an hour. So let's focus on more of a discussion with the students. So do you have, we would like to ask your students to come forward and share their thoughts about the book and how it made them feel and what it made them think about. Hello, Alina, can you hear me?
Hey guys,
Hello, Alina, can you hear us?
Okay.
Hello, assalamualaikum.
Hi.
Assalamualaikum. Hi.
Hello.
Would you
Hello
like
guys. Sorry. Yeah, this is Riya Hakimi from Parwan. I'm so glad to meet you guys in this session.
Hi.
So as we said, hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we can hear you. We can hear you. Yes.
Okay, this is Surya Hakimi from Parwan. I'm studying in BBA at Parwan University. So in this session, just we are studying about I'm Malala Yousafzai. So this was the name of our book that we studied. So as I think this book was one of the book that I really enjoyed when I was reading that book, because Malala was there. A girl that she was very a strong girl that she deal with lots of problem in her life. So at first, Malala Yousafzai was born in 1997 at Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Swat village. She was one of the stronger that deal with lots of problem that came in front of the girls, especially when they were studying. So at one of the place that Taliban attacked on the her village, just she moved to the other country, and after that she was injured by Taliban. So after that, she just don't stop her fighting. Just she deal with them, and she can achieve lots of things. Especially, she was one of the winner of the gift from the United Nations. Thank you.
All right, Riha. Okay.
What?
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Riha.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Is someone else coming?
Yes, sir. Anybody else to talk about, we can say, the most attractive part of the book, that it really attracted you, and that it was about the courage of Malala Yousafzai, and how the Taliban shouted her, and how the courage, how she carried on that period of the time. Who can say something about this, Mariam? Hello, dear.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. We can hear you.
Okay, I want to tell something about the enduring of Malala, and that was that she gone to the from school to the home. That on that time when Malala is a really brave girl. That on that kind of situation, she went to a school that as I read on that book, the Taliban shooted her on the bus that Malala came from school to home. That it was that a person came and shoot on the face of Malala, because Malala on that time Malala, because of this, that Taliban came and Malala continued her education. So Malala was popular on that time, and other people know her. So Taliban didn't allow anyone to go to school, to go to university and study. So Malala went to school. So when she came from school to the home, someone came and shoot on her face, and it was a really bad situation for her, and it attacked me a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Mariam. And I have a specific question about the book. And the two rules that the Taliban had on that period of the time. When they came to Swat Wale, Pakistan, what was the first rule and the second rule? I'm just giving you one cheat. That the second rule was unacceptable for Malala Yousafzai. Walid?
In the name of Allah, good to see you guys here.
Good to see you.
The two situations that the Taliban don't let the people do. The first, they don't let the people to use the communication tools, and the another, they're seeing the TV. And the second rule was don't let the women and the girls to go to their school. And this is the rule the Taliban have in that times, because the Malala don't or disagree with this situation.
Thank you so much. Okay, I have another question from Danish private school students. That what was the reaction of Malala Yousafzai toward the second rule? Shahram. Yeah, sit in here and give this one.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
When the Taliban attacked at the SWAT, Malala, they have some rules. They have some rules there, and they don't want to do at the homes or DVDs or CDs or the persons, and they didn't want to the girls or go or rent at the schools. And Malala didn't like these rules, and when didn't want Malala was shooted by Taliban, and they damaged it.
Thank you so much. My question is still remain, and who is gonna answer? Yeah, Surya, you have taken part. Yeah, Lino. Come on here.
Hello everyone.
Hello, we can hear you.
So I wanna, as Walid mentioned before, that the second rule that Taliban had, it was that they didn't allow women to go to school or university, and it was unacceptable for Malala, and she really fight. And she really fight, and she was so stronger because of that. She can winner, and it was however it was so hard, and it if you put our self on their on her shoes, that it is so hard, and it needs for more it needs for more courage, yes, and it is not the easy work that everyone can do it.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Thank
let's.
you. Alina, we didn't get the name of the student. Sorry, could you please tell us the name of the student?
Surya, Lina. She was Lina.
Lina.
Yeah, I want to say my answer and or share my idea about this. The second rule was unacceptable for Malala. Why? Because she was eagerly continued her education in Swat Valley. She was a very talented and intelligent student since she was, we can say she was in the youngest ages or from childhood. By the way, she started we can say speaking against the Taliban in public, especially in their neighborhood, and also because she had the support of his father, and his father was one of the bright-minded people of Swat Valley, and his dreams was from the long time to create, or we can say to establish a school, maybe a private school for the girls and for the boys to study together and to improve. Because of that, she couldn't stand that the Taliban boycott studying of the girls. Because of that, the Malala Yousafzai started to, we can say, speak against the Taliban. Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay, after the Taliban attack on her village,
Yeah.
so just they move on to other village. So after that, just her father encouraged her to work on a TV. So he just raised her voice from a TV, and she just listened to hear to Taliban that girls can also get educated.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much. Now I want from Zahal to come in here and talk about whatever she's willing to talk, whatever we can say she was attracted when reading the book. Yes, Zahal? And now Zahal is coming, sir.
Okay,
She's
great.
a clever student.
Zoha?
Zahal. Yeah,
Zohal. Okay, okay, all right.
Hello guys.
Hello.
This is Zahal Hadbi, and it's a pleasure to talk to you, both of you, and have you guys from the lovely country from Pakistan.
Thank you
So,
very much. Thank you.
welcome. I will just share my opinion toward Malala Yousafzai that after reading the book, I was totally encouraged by her, from her brave works, and also that she done for the girls in the Pakistan, and also
she was like, for example, if we have problem, and because of that problem, like for example personal problem, and because of that we just stopped trying and working hard in our life. But Malala Yousafzai was one of them, bravest and intelligent and also clever girl in Pakistan. And it's also however in Afghanistan, it's like a few months ago, the Taliban shouted the vaccinator girls here, and I don't know which province was it, but they shouted. But however, the girls here moreover motivated and they didn't give up, but despite these challenges and hardship that they have or we have in our country. And also about the Malala Yousafzai, she is an inspiration for every woman, for every girl all over the world. And right now, she is an activist and also working as an advocate for women and girls in, I think, United Nations. That was all, and thank you very much for your.
Thank you so much, Zohal. Thank you. Alina, we'd like to give some comments. Could you please give us 2 minutes to do that?
Yes, sure. Yes, sure, Sam. We are ready to hear.
Okay, all right. So there are lots of things to talk about, and we are short on time, and we also have to show you some videos. But what I would like to do is quickly, I would like to address the 5 girls who came up: Riha, Mariam, Lina, Suraya, and Zohal. They each spoke about different aspects of Malala's story, which are very important. So Riha spoke about fighting, Mariam spoke about being in difficult situations, Lina spoke about courage, Suraya spoke about media, and Zohal brought up the idea of vaccines and violence. So in responding to Zohal, I really think that when there's a lot of misinformation and a lack of awareness about what actually a program is about, and that could be an educational program or that could be a vaccination program, if there are conspiracies and misinformation surrounding it, and people aren't educated about what these programs are actually about, then that can actually lead to a lot of violence. Later, at some point, it would be really nice, I think, if Riha, Mariam, Lina, and Suraya actually shared their own personal experiences with the class about the things they brought up. So Riha could perhaps talk about fighting for someone's rights. Mariam can share a story about being in a difficult situation, and Lina can talk about courage. And Suraya's could be actually the most interesting one because she spoke about the media. So women and their role in media and the role of media in our societies. I think these are great topics for discussion in class. What comes up in the book and in Malala's story, a really important point is the issue of IDPs, or internally displaced people or persons, and we think it's very important for young people to especially know about this. In Afghanistan itself, there are about 4 million internally displaced people, and in Pakistan there are 1.4 million Afghanis who are registered IDPs in Pakistan. But there are many Afghanistan in Pakistan who are unregistered, and a lot of them are now in 3rd or 4th generation of their family. So they've actually grown up here, and they have this identity crisis as well. Okay, how much of their identity is Afghanistani, how much of it is Pakistani, what are the similarities and differences? These are important issues for them to think about. So and another important point is that IDPs, or internally displaced persons, not only happen because of war, but they also happen because of natural disasters such as earthquakes or floods or whatever other issue. My colleague Saif will now share some videos with you from the students in Rawalpindi who also talk about the book that you all read, and we hope you enjoy them.
Okay, great. The students are ready to watch the videos.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I just need about 2 minutes to get permission, and we'll share a few videos from the students in Rawalpindi, and they'll be telling you about the books. Can you guys see the screen?
And here. So do I. I can't see. I just can see the face.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, dear, we cannot hear. We
You
cannot
can't
hear.
hear. Okay, let me share it again. Sure. Let me share it again.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ishma Zahid and I am from Grammar School Rawalpindi. The book I Am Malala is a very motivational, inspirational, and a lovely book to read. It is written by Malala Yousafzai, who is a unique and a motivational personality. This book is an autobiography of Malala Yousafzai, and it revolves around the struggles of Malala and how she encountered all these challenges but did not let these hurdles come in between her and her dreams. The major issue of Malala or struggle of Malala was the area in which she was living was full of Taliban, and they did not let women study or go out of their houses, and even they said that girls going to school is haram, which is totally wrong. Malala said and wrote things against this whole situation, due to which the Taliban made her their target and shot her directly in her head. And she faced numerous challenges and visited several countries for her treatment. And now she is fighting for other children's education rights and is a successful woman. What really amazed me is that while reading this whole book, every time it slipped through my mind that she was only 10 or 15 years old at that time when all of this happened. And it is hard to believe that she did such a thing. I believe that it is very hard even for an adult to show this kind of courage. And look at Malala. She, at the age of 10 or 15, did such incredible things, which is really incredible. And another amazing thing is that she knew that it was such a risky thing to do. She knew what were the circumstances of what she was doing, but due to her courage, she faced all of this and was successful in her mission. While concluding, I would like to say that we should follow the footsteps of our role model, and we shouldn't let anything come in between us and our goals and our dreams. We should have faith in ourselves and should follow the footsteps of our role model. She is and she will continue to be my role model, and she is awesome. The book is really wonderful, and I loved reading.
Okay. So we have some more videos from students in Pakistan, and we also have a video of Malala giving a speech, which is very powerful. Which ones would you guys prefer to listen to? Would you like to listen to the student testimonials from Rawalpindi from Pakistan, or would you like to listen to Malala's speech?
Start the second video.
The second, which one? The Malala speech or the testimonials from the students in
Malala.
Pakistan? Malala speech. Okay. So this is a very famous speech that Malala gave. It's her acceptance speech when she won the Nobel Peace Prize. So I will just be sharing that with you guys in 1 minute.
I'm proud, well, in fact, I'm very proud to be the first Pashtun, the first Pakistani, and the youngest person to receive this award. Along with that, I'm pretty certain that I'm also the first recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize who still fights with her younger brothers. I want there to be peace everywhere, but my brothers and I are still working on that. I'm also honored to receive this award together with Kailash Satyarthi, who has been a champion for children's rights for a long time, twice as long, in fact, than I have been alive. I'm proud that we can work together. We can work together and show the world that an Indian and a Pakistani, they can work together and achieve their goals of children's rights. Dear brothers and sisters, I was named after the inspirational Malala of Maiwand, who is the Pashtun Joan of Arc. The word Malala means grief-stricken, sad. But in order to lend some happiness to it, my grandfather would always call me Malala, the happiest girl in the world. And today, I'm very happy that we are together fighting for an important cause. This award is not just for me. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those frightened children who want peace. It is for those voiceless children who want change. I'm here to stand up for their rights, to raise their voice. It is not time to pity them. It is not time to pity them. It is time to take action. So it becomes the last time. The last time. So it becomes the last time that we see a child deprived of education. I have found that people describe me in many different ways. Some people call me the girl who was shot by the Taliban, and some the girl who fought for her rights. Some people call me a Nobel laureate now. However, my brothers still call me that annoying bossy sister. As far as I know, I'm just a committed and even stubborn person who wants to see every child getting quality education, who wants to see women having equal rights, and who wants peace in every corner of the world.
We really hope you enjoyed that speech and that you were able to hear it clear. Sorry about that. We hope that you were able to listen to the speech clearly and that you enjoyed it. It's really interesting for me that Malala is named after a national folk hero of Afghanistan, who she speaks about, who she mentions, Malala of Maiwand. And I really hope that this session encourages you to keep on reading biographies of people who belong to your region, who speak your language, who share your culture, and who have contributed, to changing society and to making it better for you. We So you came into the session thinking about one Malala, but now you have the Malala of Maiwand, and there was also a person called Malala of Maiwand who was a female journalist from Afghanistan who was actually shot in 2020 last year. So now you have three Malalas to think about, and we also really hope that all the boys and girls in class actually share their own personal stories, which they remember, which they start thinking about when they read Malala's story, or their future hopes and dreams, or anything they're doing currently, which is similar to what Malala is doing in her struggle. We thank you again. We're really sorry for cutting the session short, but we had some internet issues in the beginning. And right now we must go for another session with another school in Afghanistan. So does any student have any concluding thoughts? Or Alina, maybe would you like to conclude the session by saying a few words?
Is there anybody willing to have a conclusion? Yes. Yes, I'm passing you.
Hello again.
Hello, Riha.
Hi. I want to have such a conclusion from the video that we see this from Malala. You know, guys, this video really encouraged me to. We have such a girl in the world that she's very strong. She just don't work for herself. She just work for all the children around the world. She's the right of all the children, not just in Pakistan. She's the right of the children who live in Afghanistan or any country. So she just was one of the girls that we also we are living in Afghanistan, so we have lots of problem in our country, especially there is lots of children who live in Afghanistan, but especially girl, just they aren't educated enough, she aren't illiterate, they are just fighting with the lots of problems that they are facing with them in Afghanistan, especially fight, in these days the situation of Afghanistan is very bad, and the Taliban attack is they are just improving, and they just want to stop the Afghans, or not just Afghans, they just stop the youth. They are educated, but we know that we really interesting that I just want to be one of the girl in Afghanistan who Malala Yousafzai is one of my role model in Afghanistan. I can be, not me, just all the girls in Afghanistan can be such a girl and have such achievement in my country. So it's a great honor for me that fighting with Taliban and have a great achievement in Afghanistan. Inshallah, we will have such a right in the future. I'm sure that one day Afghan youth will shine like a star in the world. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Riha, you should also just keep in mind that I know that we all like having big achievements, and big achievements always sound good to everyone else. But doing small things is also part of the struggle. Like reading this book is also fighting the Taliban in a way. Sharing your stories. If you ask Mariam, Lina, and Suraya and Zohal to share their stories, that's also fighting the Taliban. So you can do it right there sitting in class. So thank you for sharing your thoughts, and it was very nice to speak with all of you. Okay,
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear from you guys. I'm really appreciate you, and I hope that I can see you again in the other sessions too.
all right, inshallah, we'll see you again, Riha.
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much from you guys for moderating the great session. Our students and I'm very pleasure. It was my pleasure and our students. And if there is any saying, you can say. If not, let's say goodbye to each other.
Yeah, I think there are many things to say, but we should say goodbye because we have another session now.
We wish you guys a lot of happiness, safety, and we hope that all of you stay safe and stay strong in the face of adversity. And we hope that all of you can really learn something from the sessions. And we also learn a lot from you guys. So it was really great. It was really nice talking to all of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I really hope that classroom discussions continue even without us, just amongst the students.
Yes, I have this plan. Stay blessed and stay safe. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.